This episode of Everly Heights Tales is brought to you by Envato Elements. If you're creative like me, you don't necessarily have the time or the talent to create everything you need. With Envato Elements, you can download unlimited creative assets all in one place. Where do you think I got a lot of the sound effects in this episode? Sign up for a low-cost annual plan today at everlyheights.tv/Envato. That's ENVATO.
That's all for this year. Thanks for inviting me. And happy holidays from all of us at Full House.
Well, this is Bill Matheson for the Everly Heights Arts Board. Thanks for tuning in for WART-TV's special coverage of the Everly Heights Festive Greetings Holiday Parade, featuring Grand Marshal Jodie Sweetin from Full House. She's amazing. And this is all airing tonight as part of WART's Friday Holidays lineup. The Storybook Playtime show with Lester Applebottom will not be seen tonight. Instead, a holiday special from the crime-fighting canine Dogboy with a special Christmas episode of Dogboy Adventures. Stay tuned, kids. And remember what Dogboy says. Make your luck. What? Sorry. Make your own luck. You know, if you can't put the cue cards on right, I don't even know what we're doing here. I'm gonna go get a hot cocoa.
They say Colta City never sleeps. They're right. This old town just tosses and turns, dreaming of heroes. That's where I come in. Name's Dogboy. Real name, Bronson Black, son of deceased magician Duncan Black. Let's just say I'm a kid with a mask, a mission, and a knack for getting in over my head. Some nights, it's smoke bombs and streetlights. Other nights, it's worse. Thieves, monsters, madmen with big plans and bad timing. But I've got friends who believe in me, enemies who don't. In a city that needs saving, even if it never says thank you. My dad used to say, we make our own luck. Guess it's time to prove it.
Sirens echo to the underground and the Guild of Thieves. A kid with a mask and his father's powers protects his fair Colta City. Curleyworld's coasters spin round and round. Littlewood whispers from the lost and found. Time bends, breaks, and folds beneath the street, but Bronson always lands back on his feet. Who's the kid? Who's dodging cops and cutting through villainy, with Cindy at his side and Horn's voice in his mind, and his father's trunk revealing secrets time can't hide. When Colta City calls, when trouble hits the ground, let's go on another Dogboy Adventure! Ow!
Tonight's adventure, Hot John Hates Holidays.
My name is John Pyre, but ain't nobody called me that in years. For most of my adult life, my friends called me Hot John. I picked up the nickname working at the old Curleyworld theme park on the outskirts of Colta City. Yeah, I'm a carney. What of it? I'm a family man, too. I ain't got much of a family these days, though. Feels like it gets smaller every day. It's just me and my kid Scotty in the old Winnebago these days. Long story.
It's almost Christmas, Pops.
Don't mean nothing, just a day.
Still, I was hoping that,
Hoping is for rich folks. Eat your beans.
My beans got cold, Pops.
That's what we got, kid.
Aw, Pop, at least we got each other.
Fat lot of good that does.
Pops, it's Christmas.
Yeah, well, I hate holidays. Ain't nothing good ever come from taking a day off to pretend like things aren't crap out here.
Did Mom hate holidays too?
Your ma, she liked the pretty lights, the songs, especially that God Rest Ye jingle jam. She thought all that goodwill on earth and peace to men crap actually meant something.
Yeah?
Yeah, which makes your mom a sucker. All them songs is good for is tricking you into giving the man more money down at the mall. Come on, Scotty. Grab your coat.
Well, where are we going, Pops? It's late.
Going down the old river of time, kid. Now put your boots on.
Oh, for the river?
It's a metaphor.
You mean metaphor?
Yeah, whatever. Come on. I got a timeline here.
Oh, wow. So this is where you used to work, Pops? It's just a bunch of junk.
Ah, you don't remember this place? How could you? You was just a baby when they canned my ass. When my arm went bad. This is where I worked.
Hot John, world's 5th strongest man. Well, who's number 4, Pops?
Who cares? This whole damn place was built on lies. The place where dreams come true. What a bunch of baloney. It's rust and dust, powered by suckers praying for a payday before the whole thing collapses.
Well, it ain't all bad, Pops. Mom always said
Your
that-
mom was the biggest sucker of all. She believed in all this crap. In Mr. Curley. In me. Look where it got her. 6 feet and a decade away from where she could do us any good.
Don't lose hope. She always called you her hero.
Heroes. They ain't real, kid. They're just stories told by hopeless folk, designed to trick them into feeling hope when there ain't none there. Not in our world, anyhow. I sure ain't no hero. Your ma had that wrong, see? There's no heroes coming to save guys like us, Scotty. Not now. Not ever. Look, Scotty. I gotta drop you somewhere tonight. I found a gig, but you can't get mixed up in it.
A job? Where? Well, that's great, Pops. Oh, I bet you got a job with the fire department. You'd be great at carrying people down ladders because you're so big and everything.
Like they'd give old Hot John a second glance with my stump hand. Nah, I ran into some little nerd named Oswald or Filbert or something. He asked me if I wanted in on this thing he's got going with some dude named Andrus. The Guild of Thieves.
Thieves? But those are bad guys.
Bad? What's bad, huh? Is bad watching your kid shiver to death? Is bad listening to his stomach growl while he sleeps? The Guild, it's a place for broken men, Scotty. Men like your old pops. They don't care that I lost my hand. They just care if I can pound people. Sounds pretty good to me.
Well, you are really good at pounding people.
Yeah, it's what I do. But it ain't a life for a kid. It ain't a life for my kid anyhow. You gotta... My friend Pam's gonna watch you for me. Keep you on the straight and narrow.
I don't want to live with smelly old Pam.
She'll take care of you, Scotty. Give you more than I ever had. 3 squares, a bed, a chance.
I don't want a chance. I want you.
You can't have me. You can't. I'm rust and dust, kid. Only good as a weapon for the high muckety mucks with real power. And I ain't gonna drag you down with me. You're the only good thing I ever... Come on.
Oh, Pops.
Just head up there and hit the buzzer. Pam's expecting you. She'll let you right in. Give you a warm meal. Might not be fancy, but it'll be better than the beans you get from me.
I can't, Pops. I'm a kid. I am your kid. I can't be alone.
Sure you can. But you gotta be smart like your pops. Don't let him see you cry, Scotty. Don't let him see you weak. That's all I got to teach you. You can head up now.
Pops! Pops!
Just go, damn it.
Pops!
Walk away, John. Don't look back. Don't let him. But I just kept on walking, dragging all the lies I told my boy behind me like a sack of sewage. Truth is, I love Christmas. The music, the gifts, the people. Me and his ma used to go watch them light the tree in Dixon Park. Some of my favorite memories. But I ain't had a happy Christmas in a really long time. And I'm pretty sure Scotty ain't never had a good one. It ain't gonna be this year. Probably not next year either. But eventually he'll forget about me. Or tell himself a story about how I was a big dumb jerk anyway. A true story. That's fine. I can take it. Because if Scotty's ever gonna have a Merry Christmas ever again, he's gotta believe that Hot John hates holidays. I can be the bad guy. That's fine. I'll be fine. Fine. I still like Stupid Christmas. What of it?
Jonathan, I simply asked you if you had any plans for Christmas.
I know, Osbert. You know how I get when I get talking.
Indubitably, Jonathan. Now let's to Andrus's den. We've work to do.
Hey, Osbert.
Yes, Jonathan?
Merry Christmas. I got you this.
Oh, Jonathan. Why, I didn't get you anything. Quite rude to spring this upon me. A clock?
It's a timer for your dumb chess games or whatever.
But I didn't get you anything. What a cad am I.
It's fine, Osbert. It ain't about the getting. It's about the giving.
Quite.
Indubitably? Indubitably?
What a large word for such a small brain. Merry Christmas, Jonathan.
Merry Christmas, Osbert.
Dogboy will return this spring in a brand new tale. Dogboy Adventures, River of Time. Send in a postcard to the address on your screen to join the Dogboy Fan Club and get updates from the film set at Primitive Heart Studios in Hollywood, California, where production is starting in just 2 weeks. And tell your parents to pick you up a box of Dogboy Magic Puffs, the only cereal that makes your spit glow orange, just like Dogboy.
From the rooftops where midnight sirens echo to the underground and the Guild of Thieves. A kid with a mask and his father's power protects his faculty city.
Every summer since 1929, people around Cultus City have been going to an amusement park called Curleyworld. Curleyworld was a place for picnics, for music, for all sorts of rides, and especially for some of the world's greatest wooden roller coasters. Over the years, Curleyworld has seen a lot of good times. When you go to Curleyworld, you can't see it all. You never know what goes on behind the rides. Join us tonight to learn the history that made Curleyworld a Cultus City institution. Curleyworld Memories, tonight at 8, only on WART-TV.
Now, the curtain hasn't quite fallen yet. We'll pause to fill you in on another fantastic Everly Heights tale. And then I'll be back to step out from the wings and talk about the story you just heard. See you in a minute. What if you lost your best friend? Not to another town, but to another reality. In Infinite Tina, Worlds Apart, Tina Infantino's quiet 90s life in Everly Heights is shattered when she's recruited by a secret organization called Weirdy and tasked with policing the multiverse.
Welcome to Weirdy.
Now Tina has to jump between strange and terrifying worlds, all while searching for her lost best friend, Ken Sacco.
No!
You can't save him!
He's still in there!
From the world of Everly Heights, this is a story of friendship, loss, and helping somebody you care about find their way home. And for fans of Everly Heights tales, the audiobook is performed by the incredible Mandy McCullough, who you might recognize as 2/3 of the Sparkles from our episodes Welcome Freshmen and The Quackening.
I am electric. I am the sun and the stars and the wind and the air. I am a melody strummed on the strings of the universe. I am infinite.
Alternate realities, unseen threats, one girl to set it right. Get Infinite Tina Worlds Apart on Hoopla with your library card from the Kindle or Audible stores, or at the shop on everlyheights.tv. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed Hot John Hates Holidays. This is based on a short story I wrote to promote the Dogboy Adventures series for my mailing list way back in 2015, 2016 or so. It was a blast to bring on Nathan Beatty, the original audiobook narrator for the Dogboy books, to reprise his roles as Hot John and Osbert and Dogboy in this story. Now, if you want to check out all of his great work voicing Dogboy or the Dogboy books in general, they're up at everlyheights.tv in one big collection. I think it's a few bucks. But as we roll out the last few episodes for season 1 of Everly Heights Tales, which is going to end here at the end of 2025, I'm trying to mix up the format a little bit. The after show has been a lot of me talking to you about the stories. I'm going to start bringing people on. The people that have either worked on the stories with me, inspired the stories, or in one way or another have a sort of stake in the story, to kind of talk about it with me and talk about some of the themes and topics that we bring up in the stories. So to that effort, I'm going to toss to Bill Meeks in the past that we recorded right after we finished recording the episode, to this discussion with me and Nathan Beatty, the original audiobook narrator for the Dogboy books. It's a lot of fun. We get into both the Dogboy books and Christmas time sort of themes. So I hope you enjoy this new format, and this is going to be kind of the way forward for the after show, moving into season 2 in 2025.
Curleyworld closed down years ago, but the rides are still running. To step inside is to step out of time into a kingdom of magic, surprises, and thrills. Dogboy follows a trail of abducted children to the gates of Curleyworld. How will he answer the demon's dare?
Dogboy, Demon's Dare by Bill Meeks. I'd like to welcome the original voice of Colta City himself. He voiced Dogboy and Mr. Horam and Hot John and all of the Dogboy characters that I care a lot about and you probably have never heard of. Nathan Beatty, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Bill?
Good. So what was your reaction when I reached out to you after, 10 years for a new Dogboy story?
I was excited. Dogboy is actually one of my favorite characters that I've done, audiobooks that I've done. So and also because I can remember how to do the voice. So I felt great. Yeah. So I was like, yay, this is awesome.
Something I can do and something I haven't thought about that would be nice to reminisce about. So perfect.
A teenage hero hunted on the run. A titan falls, a familiar hand holds the gun. A key to his past may soon appear, a day on the water, a night ruled by fear. Mystery, revelations, and murder beware. Danger on Liberty Pier. Dogboy. Danger on Liberty Pier, a new Dogboy adventure by Bill Meeks.
Because Dogboy was that was the first audiobook I ever did, and
oh really?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
You couldn't tell. I loved your performance.
Oh, excellent! Thank you. That makes me feel good. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed the story, and I think I did the first 3 books that you did.
Yeah, I think it was 3 because it was Danger on it was Den of Thieves, Danger on Liberty Pier, Demon's Dare, and Eye of the Scarab. So you did 4 of them.
Oh, I did 4? Oh, wow. I forgot.
And then I never wrote the 5th book, River of Time. But I will say for Everly Heights Tales fans who might be listening, River of Time plays a very important part in an upcoming story we'll be doing eventually called Fanboy. Basically, there's a character named Jeremy who grew up on the Dogboy Adventures TV show that we did a special episode of tonight. And, he gets the opportunity to write for the reboot. So that's kind of the basic premise of Fanboy. You can check it out at everlyheights.tv or just keep an ear out. We'll probably be putting it on the feed in a few months here.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
We are here to steer the world away from this dark path. We are the Guild of Thieves, and we exist to take back this world from the rich and the powerful. But one stands against us, Dogboy. We know who you are. We know where you live, where you work, who your friends are. You are needed. Join us, or suffer the consequences. Join us and fight them. We are the New Order. We are the Revolution. We are all the Guild of Thieves. Seek us. Seek us. Seek us.
So, this story has a lot to do with holidays and Christmas. So, Nathan, I wanted to ask you, what was your most memorable Christmas?
Ooh, okay, so I'm actually going to go fairly recent. We did the last Christmas we did in Virginia. It was just a really nice, because I moved across the country this past year, and so the first Christmas here in Seattle was it was busy because we had just moved, but the last one in Virginia, it was just kind of it ended up being like kind of a classic Christmas with the kids, and it was my kids are like in prime Christmas time, so it was one of those kind of things. It was just really enjoyable just to see the kids getting all excited and playing and all of that. So yeah, it was great.
My kids are older teenagers now, so we don't get like the sweet, happy moments. We get a list, and if that list isn't fulfilled, then we're in trouble as parents.
We're getting close. We're rapidly approaching that time. My daughter is rapidly approaching that age, and but we got a couple of good years with my son. So.
No, yeah, like actually, my youngest child is old enough to actually play Dogboy.
Really?
I did toy around with maybe having them play Dogboy, but then I was like, I don't want to put that pressure on them because I have high standards. I work with professionals. They're kind of finding their voice as like a performer in theater and stuff like that, and I don't want to be the mean old dad, like, no, I need that line again, and give them a bad memory or something.
Yeah, that's something you might want to avoid.
Nice. So, because you did the audiobooks, you played every Dogboy character to some degree.
Yep.
And in this episode, you play Hot John, you play a little bit of Dogboy, and you play Osbert. And I really like your performance as Osbert, but I was wondering which character out of all of the Dogboy universe was your favorite to voice in the original audiobooks?
Oh, it's hands down Osbert. Osbert was my favorite. Because when I remember the direction you gave me when was it Demon's Dare or was it Eyes of the Scarab? It was, where does Osbert get added in?
I think he shows up in Den of Thieves, actually. He becomes much more important in Demon's Dare, but yeah, he shows up in, yeah.
Yeah, I think, I remember specifically because and we would have to go back and listen to the books to check, but I think you didn't give me this direction until Demon's Dare. You said, okay, Osbert's like this big, he's going to be the big bad for this. And I need either Stephen Tobolowsky or Paul Lynde. And I was like, Paul Lynde, windmill slam on Paul Lynde. Because even though my Paul Lynde isn't fantastic, but I just love doing it. I just love the voice and the characterization. And I took that seed and kind of turned that into Osbert. And I just really enjoyed doing Osbert. He's so much fun.
That's funny that Tobolowsky's been on my mind for so many years, because I actually got to interview him for like 3 hours a couple years ago, and it was about his hometown, about his Everly Heights, and it was just a blast. Like he's the kind of guy you just put a quarter in and he'll go for an hour. Like,
oh my God, that would have been awesome. I love him. I'm jealous now.
Well, I will say that those Where I'm From episodes are sort of feeding into the bonus content for this podcast. So eventually you might see it. I think I put out Beekman a couple weeks ago. So, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, Nathan, I want to thank you so much for coming back to reprise all of your Dogboy roles. If people want to check out you and what you're doing, where can they check that out at?
You can find me on YouTube and on Blue Sky as Beyond the Deck Box. I do accessory reviews for trading card games.
Nice.
I still do voiceover, but I'm not as active. I used to be on Fiverr. I'm not as active on that anymore. But you can reach out to me at nate@thecipnetwork.com if you have any questions or you're interested in having me do any voiceover work. I will be happy to check out your project.
Nice. And I like that trading cards game thing too. I have toyed around with doing an Everly Heights trading card, like Magic the Gathering type game called Everly Heights Weirdos, but I haven't got it off the ground yet. Well, if I want to, though, I know who to talk to.
Give me a ring. I've got some connections. So
nice. Very nice. All right. Well, thank you very much, Nathan.
Well, that does it for this week. I hope you can join us next week for a very special Christmas episode called Abby's Very Special Christmas.
And yes, it's a sequel, semi-sequel to Welcome Freshmen, the 3rd episode of season 1. So we have another Christmas episode and then one more to wrap up the year and season 1 of Everly Heights Tales. If you want to send in some thoughts on any of the episodes, including this episode, feel free to reach out to me, Bill Meeks at everlyheights.tv, and I'll read your feedback in a future episode of the podcast. Well, that does it for this week. Come back next time, and remember, you can walk away from a lot of things. You can walk away from a book series for 10 years and then put out a new story as part of your podcast. You can walk away. But somehow, Everly Heights is always going to find a way to pull you back in. Next week, it's Christmas. Have a good night.
Saw a broken clock on the sidewalk. The hands were moving backward. A theater kid's flashlight cast a shadow at my feet. An old actor told me once that time is on your side. But every time I try to run, this town pulls me back inside. This town has a gravity that rips you at your seams. It's a half-remembered longing for a place you've never been. You could always leave tonight, but the roads just bends right back, 'cause every precious thing you cherished hasn't changed since you left. This town has a gravity that pulls you by your jeans. It's a half-remembered feeling of some place you've always been. You can try to drive away, but the roads turn you around, 'cause every exit starts a ticking clock till the magnet pulls you back.